Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today na Friday, number 26th day for this month for July 2024. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense pass king, Lukong. Una welcome to another episode of our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth. It bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, I bring una liberation greetings. We go start today with the international reaction or lack thereof towards the ban of speech for inside Yaounde, for inside Fundi division by the Cameroon SDO, way there for inside Yaounde. The worst thing where that happen, now say the international community, they don't abandon we for Africa in the light of the conflict for where they challenge the global world order, we pitch Russia against NATO. We don't see how the war, it don't decline, it push for democracy, free speech, and also free election. You could expect, say, the United States ambassador and all the diplomatic corps that waiting there for Yaounde, they go make statement them for condemn Atanganji Paul BI regime for stifling and basically transform the country back into a single party system. But all of them are silent, and this should give a very good lesson for us Ambazonia. We started this war talking to the United States State Department, and they have been the biggest failure. I think for me personally as a leader, the United States have been the biggest failure, yet they are still the greatest hope. As I began put on public because it be important, me go be transparent with our people them. When the Cameroon Minister of Defense, he be go sign treaty with Russia for military cooperation, the American government, they be basically tell we say that is the end of the regime. They go destroy Pobia, no go ever travel. They go make sure say they go sanction them. They don't enter for inside bad book because the whole war be against Russia. The only thing we will only see am na say instead for this sanction that for happen, Pobia instead travel go for Russia will all minister them. As he go back for Cameroon, instead for the America for punish here, say they be the promise we for background, they instead invite me can meet up Joe Biden for begin the beggy. So meanwhile people then know, say the war it be driven by interest. In as much as this BB country then get interest for democracy and this way of life, when their own safety be threatened and when the war order be threatened, they abandon all these things and leave we in the hands of leviathans and the hands of vampires and evil people. We do not fight just against flesh and blood, we fight against spirits in high places. So the Human Rights Watch, we're a very reputable international organization, now the only one way that put out a very strong response to this banning of speech and unjustifiable censor according to the report we then put them out there. I will read the report. It talks a Human Rights Watch. On this Tuesday, he urged the Cameroon authority them revoke the troubling recent decree will be introduced on the 16th of July by Emmanuel Marie Jeden, the head of Mfundi division. The decree outlined a series of measures intended to limit freedom of expression ahead of Cameroon's 2025 presidential election, including potential banning from the division for anyone who dangerously insult the state institution or person who embodies them. So when I see the degree where this deal for Yaounde sign, I'm not say if you criticize Cameroon government or person where it represent the Cameroon government, they go fit drive you for Yaounde. When I imagine how draconian and how backward that country be and it go. And this no be just been an SDO degree. Following that SDO degree and a publication, the Minister of Communication for La République, René Sadi, also issued a press release. I'm not gonna know say René Sadi na the one way they work together with this Ferdinand Gongo, with them be in charge for La République now, and na them one media war also it continue. Na the hawks them for the regime, where they need a joke, na the killer them for inside the regime. Inside this press release we put them outside, it talks say it be unacceptable for compatriot to use irrelevant languages against Pobia So what will anybody define as irregular language against Pobia? And why would they be intimidating people from criticizing him when it is a period of election? According to information we get from our feeders and for the international system, when they don't reach out for the Cameroon government for get explanation, the Cameroon government did talk say, na for preserve public order, this illegal law them directly contradict the Cameroon their own constitution and want to bring this to our people them. For the People's Right Advocative Platform, would they advise and advocate me or Anglophone elites them? May we abandon this thing, say we will fight me, Anglophone ever can be president. May we abandon any politics we involve changing the regime for Yaounde. May we leave them because the more we fight for change regime, now the more the Francophone them, they become lazy. Because anything the government do and way bad, they go talk to le bamenda vong di kwa. They go wait and say me go fight. And it, as to the way we na say go delay their own uprising. It not be in our interest for engage in politics for regime change. We need to accept Cameroon the way we dey. Na a dictatorship will be controlled by an imposed president will be imposed by the France-Afrique system. Now for the interest for our own people then for survive. Plenty country then dey. One the way they for Russia, where they don't join Russia. One the way they for China, Tibet, and many other people then way they not be able to fight for change the system because we not get that military might, we not get the international support. The best thing for our people to do and I say, make we accept the regime the way we dey and focus our attention and our interest for fight for autonomy for our region. Make we not get nothing to do with the regime because the more we challenge the regime, the more the Cameroon they get hope saying that we Anglophone they can change them. It even benefit the regime for even crack down on us and it even delay any change will be possible within the system. May we forget about regime change. May we work for our own territory for rebuild them. Now this one it will make the Francophone their eye them, me they open. For we for fight the regime, now a useless fight, you no get no way for we for win. The instead make the Cameroonian the media rally against a dictatorship. I mean, they need to see the bad them for the regime because of our fight. The regime they don't discover this. Now, why that way they even promote the war. We see say the those who they want for fight Ambazonia. Now, one way they pretend for gain support for the core of the CPDM or Cortic group. So make our people them wise. Make them stay off. You there for your own, for do your business. Make we forget politics. The only politics we fit do one for this war as Anglophones. Now for focus on our own territory, focus how we govern our own territory and for leverage this war we don't fight them for the past 8 years, for get the maximum autonomy we get them. That is the wisest thing to do. When I look for Chechnya, how did they survive? When I look for Taiwan, when I look for Hong Kong, all over the world, we could get a lot of example them. When I look for Malaysia, when I look for Singapore, URE, we need to learn how people they live. We for Anglophone, they will not say we be cow we no get tea. We will not say we be na lost people them. For we for survive for this war, we must accept our situation. No say number one, the international community, even they care, they will not support us. Number two, the Cameroonians are united against us. Number three, it will be foolish for us to fight a losing battle. It's better for us to adjust in our current situation and make the most to help our people come out of this war of shame, where then bring us only death and even more shame about the character of an Anglophone person. My fellow country people them, would also get news say 2 days ago, for instance, Akwaya will get big communal attack again. We hear say the people them waiting come out for Akwaya, Anyang, they enter for instance forest, for Boki forest, with a group of armed people them say they want go attack General Hyson. General Hyson, not a good Ambazonia general way for the way that they always protect our community. It will be one of those who then protect our people them against the bad actors like Echo Giant. So we never yet get the full detail of who them be behind this attack, but we don't yet see people that don't die for inside Boki Forest area there as a result of attack from Akwaya Anyang. Then come out for can attack for them attack with Okoseng 2 people them for inside forest for the our heart and prayer then they with the Akwaya people the way they don't suffer a lot of these communal attacks will then be instigated by the dogs of war for continue for manage the economy of war. We call on all of them for be vigilant, for be outspoken, because not only light it go fit stop this darkness where the flow over our land. My country people them. For inside the whole this week, for inside Bamenda, for Font Street, Commercial Avenue, go right for inside town. La Republique da Janan them, their mixed patrol, they don't start picking waka with book for people they be don't pay for ADF, for this ADF for inside Mezam. What na also then get the book on a people they point them on a still part of the mafia, which would understand and I say, when I know say as this thing for this tax if we start, the ADF they be enter for inside town, they collect money, they give receipt for all big garage them, for all panabiting place them, for all big store them for inside town, especially for Font Street, they become for Font Street people they will get receipt them directly from the soldier them because no be the quarter head them and the people they want network the way Abidan provide immediately work for the soldier them. All of them back down. So wait till it happen, the Cameroon military, the ram begin go now, they work and catch people they be pay. They point them or they get list, they ram pick up a lot of people then for Bamenda we will know them. When they catch you, then go time for Cameroon, their gendarme, their place, you need for pay 400, 500 to run get people the minimum they ram pay them for come out for the 200,000. So those are some of the dangers and some of the pain where people that they go through. And that one, it will also get a potential for generate even additional intelligence for the enemy hand and for put the life of those boys at risk. We believe say be important for put out this information, make our population, especially for Bamenda, them be aware. Also, one thing where that happen, that's on one woman day, I think it one for remain anonymous, na big woman where then they say Petro as an individual person, be part of any of these mafia union them. Last week, it enter for shock. La Republique they can carry petrol. See the petrol, they one buy them for inside a cock, they buy another kind 10,000. Before the one for do all settlement, they reach, they spend about 13,000. They expect for sell one of those container them for at least 16,000. La Republique they can gather all that woman in petrol, go down for upstation, then sell them back for my 90. Divine when I device chair for my 90, that illegal petrol station when I defeat both sides, defeat Amber, defeat La Republique, then sell them back for them for 10,000. Then can retail them. And they force everybody where you sell petrol, whether you be an individual or not, for go collect loan for their union bank. So this scheme for this war, it become more sophisticated. They be more embedded into our society for become part and parcel of our society. Before go and know them, they go down amalgamate other business enterprises them and other network them. Now a cancer way where people them must join hand together for fight. I don't tell our business people the way they deal petrol. They also the need for take defensive action them by recruiting and carrying out operation where they target this cartel. If we not left cartel may count over big, that cartel it go count worse past the one we did for Mexico. We must take action then today for prevent this cancer make it not grow, but for eliminate them, for quarantine them and eliminate them out of our land and out of our city. As we enter weekend, one big NGO for inside Cameroon they then put out a statement in response to the statement of the call for the PPP. We're going to get the detail on that to our people then subsequently because we did receive the emails now. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.